say does.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA. The first thing. You think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Levine's shot is on.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Collins. Kicks it to Capella. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
One more time for your Bulls, kid.
Young against Ball. Shots good from Young.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Yes, that goes in.
When defending pick and roll, you play ball to pass, but he still makes it work.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Collins.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Levine with it, guarded by Murray. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Capella with the bucket.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Murray. Outside Collins. To the middle. Capella finds Young. Just 3 to shoot. Atlanta gets it back. Second chance shot. And it's Capella missing. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him. Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Ball. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. Levine against Murray. Outside Levine.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Ball against Young. The pass to Collins. And there's the drive. And finished off by Collins.
This is what Collins gives you. A dynamic big with skill. He's great at converting through contact.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
The drive-by ball. DeRozan dishes to Levine. Back to Vucevic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hunter on the wing. Young against Ball. Takes a three. Young's shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Levine passes to Drummond. Kick out to Levine. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I like Zach's shot selection. When he's deep inside, he knows how to finish.
Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. No good that time. Good D by Drummond. And that's an intentional foul.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. To the inside, Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And yes, it's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
DeRozan for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Murray. Here's Collins driving the lane, and then Collins slams it in.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
And Drummond kicks to Levine. From past the arc. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovic. Now the feed to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Back to Capella. Atlanta calls timeout, and Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And the Hawks with possession here. 9-point game.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Outside, Levine. Down low. And Drummond kicks to Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Now, here's ball. Following the miss by DeRozan. Levine, that's good. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
And here we go. Levine.
Yes. A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in.
3-1-2
The Hawks trail by 14.
Make some noise for the 3-1-2 crew.
1:53 left in the second quarter. Pass to Collins. Outside for Murray. Back to Collins. Looking to end the run. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Knocked away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assisted.
10 points for John Collins.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. Here's DeRozan. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. He gets it in there. Drummond's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 5.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Drummond finds Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Back to Vucevic. Passes it to Ball. He can't get it to go. Murray with the defensive effort. Levine against Collins. Dishes to Young. Takes it inside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
On its way from Hunter for 2.
You know, DeRozan doesn't often get enough.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Hawks, 26. Man, get ready. Here comes the Jabberwocky.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Young drives in, and the shot goes in. Young's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Ball finds Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Collins a screen on Ball. Young from outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
DeRozan against Hunter. Here's Ball driving inside. And Ball slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Atlanta calls timeout. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12. Drummond passes the ball. And here is Caruso. Second shot opportunity. Drummond.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest his shot.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Outside Bogdanovich. They swipe it. And a strong finish with two hands.
Can't give Alex these openings because he will fly up and dunk it.
Young for three. Drills it from outside. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night. If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
The kick out to Ball. Pass to Drummond. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Moves back up.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Hunter trying to get open. Bogdanovich, no luck. Chicago leading by 14. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Ball finds Caruso. Now here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And Capella sends it back. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And the slam by Williams.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 19 points.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Outside, Ball. Doesn't go that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls ahead, leading by...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Levine dishes to Vucevic, and that one drops. And the Bulls lead by 13.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vooch knows how to use angles to free himself up.
On its way from Young for 2. Capella finds Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Capella. Stolen by Ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
The Hawks trail by 11. Hunter, no one around him. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. And Vucevic kicks the ball. Vucevic against Collins. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Vucevic with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 8. Drummond with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Young pass to Collins. Levine against Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Capella inside, defended by Drummond.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter kicks to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Hunter with it, now guarded by Ball. And here's Young from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young against Vucevic. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? And Young kicks to Collins. The kick out to Young. Back to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
They get the rebound. There's the triple. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here's the break. Drummond passes the ball. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Back to Drummond. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
For 3, Levine. The shot, no good. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
An excellent matchup. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And the Oklahoma City starting five. We've got Lugens Dort. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4. The Bulls on offense.
Boy, very hard not to be impressed with the young Australian, Josh Giddey. This is a young guard who can do absolutely everything.
Now here's Levine. Back to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. 4 on the clock. Here's Drummond. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. And Doris, the versatility of Giddey is really special.
BA, think about it. He set the record in his rookie season for the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. There's no question this guy is special, and I can't wait to watch his progress.
The shot by Dort, no good. On the wing, Levine. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Giddey.
Well, Zach LaVine draws a level of defensive attention that allows him to draw contact.
Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Holmgren. And he converts the layup. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Levine can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Josh Giddey has the size to absorb contact, doesn't let it phase him, just powers through the shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. It's good on the putback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-4 run. He takes it in. Here's Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
And Grant, DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Here's Levine for 3. They get it back. The kick out to Ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Thunder have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Levine. The 3 is up. Second chance shot, and it's laid up and in by DeRozan.
Well, I have always loved the willingness of DeMar DeRozan to mix it up physically. He's got a lean frame, but it doesn't mean he's got a lean game.
Pass to Drummond. DeRozan outside. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Holmgren. Left side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Stolen by Drummond. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Levine, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to DeRozan. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Thunder up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's ball in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
Just 2 to shoot, and the shot goes in. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
Well, anytime someone can knock down mid-range Jays, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
Here's Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Ball. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Giddey.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls. And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
At 6'6", you can see shot ready. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Good use of the catch and shoot.
And that one good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Levine finds DeRozan. Back to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Levine. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This is Andre Drummond at his absolute best, being aggressive and assertive around the rim.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Zach LaVine.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
Here's LaVine. The shot misses, and Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Drummond defending, and it's Holmgren missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, BA, because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive.
And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the middle. Pass to Holmgren. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Back to LaVine. Takes a 3. Here's Drummond. It's deflected.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Ball. The Thunder pull it in. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game. In transition, here they come. Dort for 3. Sinks the tray. So Dort's got 6 here in the quarter.
What an effort by Lou Dort in transition. Gets up the floor, makes himself the best option.
They get it back. Here's Drummond. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 now.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Now here's LaVine. Oh, they pick off the pass. LaVine with a steal. Inside. The kick out to Ball. Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Left side, Giddey. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the power forward position.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Ball into the lane. With the second effort, kicks it to DeRozan. Another shot. Here's the 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, an all-star level player. This guy consistently delivers for his team.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Holmgren's got 11 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, BA. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Dort outside. On the take. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And here comes the break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ball into the lane. DeRozan for three. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Up until this point, DeMar DeRozan has been very opportunistic, shall we say, from three. But now he understands it's got to be a greater part of his arsenal.
2 points. That one goes. Holmgren's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Takes it inside, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, this guy just attacks, gets the defender on their heels. DeMar DeRozan dictating the action on his way to the cup.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Williams' shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ball no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Levine finds Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate just so pretty.
Drummond with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And it's DeRozan missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Williams punches it home.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
At the line for Chicago.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Back to Vucevic. Ball right side. Shoots over Holmgren. Got a hand on it. Vucevic with a steal. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break up 12. And their defense has... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Dort for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Levine, plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The team doing what it can to get the ball into Levine's hands. You see why.
Pass to Dort. Over DeRozan. The shot by Dort, no good. Chicago shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Ball finds DeRozan. Back to Ball. Outside Levine. DeRozan outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Left side Williams. Puts the move on. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Back to Ball. And here is Vucevic. DeRozan outside. 5 on the clock. Misses the layup. The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. The Thunder with another miss. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Ball passes to Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Nifty move by Levine, improving the handle every year, it seems.
The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Pass to Vucevic. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williams finds Kitty. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Levine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Giddey.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
The shot that time not on target.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Chicago trailing here. Ball passes to Levine. To the inside. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by Levine.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Ball finds DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Ball. This one for 3. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Pass to Holmgren. Second chance effort. Outside for Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond grabs the miss.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
They grab their own miss. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Drummond passes to Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Another shot. Goes up again. Count it.
Andre Drummond with an absolutely big-time bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Williams. Misses. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
here on this Thursday. He brings it up. We got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. Here's Holmgren. Following the basket by Trae Young. Giddey kicks to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren off target with his 3. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Capella with a screen on Dort. Over to the left wing. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Fader on the way. Young against Giddey. And it's blocked. Now the Thunder with it.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Shots good from Young.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And here's Young from the arc. Hunter finds Murray. Young for 3, and Holmgren pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the middle, Holmgren with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And they recover it. Young for 3, bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 8 points.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
Left side, Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Collins, it's blocked. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple, Dort misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And Young kicks to Capella. Capella sends a screen for Young. Back to Capella, knocks it loose. Holmgren with the steal. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. The finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
The kick out to Young. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here's Young. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. From the arc. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Holmgren. And the layup is good. 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Now Young. 14 points for him. And it's blocked. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
And Giddy with a little giddy up on that pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young from outside. Collins passes to Young. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Charge has the open look. Again, the Thunder score.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Young taking his time here. He dishes it to Capella. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
It's Williams with the drive. And Saric kicks to Williams. 1:24 left here in the second. Collins with some nice D. Young outside. Pass to Collins. It's good.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
The Thunder lead by 3. Here he goes. Out left to the wing. Williams passes to Joe. No problem on the jumper in close.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Some changes. Bays checked in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeJounte Murray. The Hawks trail by 5. And Young kicks to Hunter. Young outside. Passes it to Capella. Atlanta calls timeout. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bays got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the pass to Saric. Outside, Dort. Fades. Back to Saric. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Well, Saric on the inside has really good quality footwork.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young pass to Bay. No good with the triple.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Young from deep three-point range. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, David, much appreciated. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure a coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort out there with Dario Saric, and it's Joe in at the 2.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's Capella. Back to Young. The 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Robinson Earl. Here's Saric. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Young to the wing right side. Capella finds Young. Hunter on the wing. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Dort.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot, and Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Holmgren's checked in, and both free throws good for Hunter.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Pass to Bay. And Young kicks to Bay. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
Bey hits them both.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
The Hawks trail by 8. Bogdanovich looking around. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
And Jeremiah Robinson Earl picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Young with no one around. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. In the corner, it's Hunter. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, is because of his activity.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got that bucket in no time at all. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. Young fires away from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Joe's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Young. Lets it go with the 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
14 feet away, and that one released in time, but no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 10. Pass to Capella. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giddey with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world. And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
The Thunder leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Shai at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And he knocks down the first one.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy. And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing score.
Young, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 15. And Capella sends it back. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. That three off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Young with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Young's got 26 points.
And Young looking determined tonight. He's engaged offensively in this one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. No good on that one.
Dort, 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Collins.
He does that so well at his side.
He's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first, team's fourth.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Thunder.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And both free throws good for Giddey.
Well, Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display, and he's on the floor.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Atlanta.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Young from outside, and Holmgren pulls it down. Young with the steal. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Here's Holmgren. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Vucevic.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense.
Vucevic, a screen on Young. Ball passes to Vucevic. Capella with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Young with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. And it's the Bulls' ball. It's a three-point game. Levine passes to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. Here's Levine. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
And here's Hunter from the arc, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Well, Levine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Murray.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Pass to Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. It's all knotted up.
I'm not sure there's a better stretch 5 than Vooch, a legit three-point shooter.
Ball against Young. Here's Collins, and Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins, a little bit of sauce on that slam.
Levine, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's Young. Collins passes to Young. The 3 is up. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And now we've got an intentional foul. DeRozan finds Ball. Back to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Young, the pass to Capella. Collins against Levine. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. There's Young with the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game. Left side, Young. Driving in. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Young. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Levine for 3. Capella with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the three-pointer goes.
I like how Murray pushes the pace, pulling up for the shot right off the pass.
Ball against Young. Ball into the lane. And he drops it first. And so Ball nails both of them. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Hunter. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Young. Outside Hunter. They kick it out to Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 5.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Levine with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Outside Young. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Vucevic finds Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Young. Over to the wing. Murray from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Now here's Young. The kick to Hunter. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Basket counts. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Ball against Young. Outside Murray. Back to Young. The three is up. Another three for Atlanta.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard. And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The three from Ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Back to Vucevic. Ball outside. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Outside for Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Murray, shot is good. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Ball finds Vucevic. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Hawks have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
23 seconds left in the first half of this game. Back to Ball. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray passes to Hunter. And here's Murray. Pass to Young. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after.
Thanks, Allie. After.
23.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. Now here's Bogdanovic. Here's Collins. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Collins has got 8 points.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you. But he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
Capella inside. Working on Vucevic. Right side Murray. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. DeRozan with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not. During the 2021-22 season, DeMar DeRozan was amazing, averaging over 27 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, and he shot 50% from the field.
It's Williams, high post. Collins there. Jacks up a three. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Beverly. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a three there. Having a career season at age 32. What DeRozan did is unprecedented, Richard.
Yeah, and he made history by scoring at least 35 points on 50% shooting for 8 straight games, passing up Wilt for the longest stretch that the NBA has ever seen.
Collins with it. Caruso covers. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Bay, he's checked in for Atlanta. Griffin comes in for Murray. Bay finds Hunter. Here's Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Beverly, the pass to Williams. DeRozan outside. Williams is on Hunter. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Griffin outside. Back to Hunter. Pass to Bay. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Bay's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Beverly with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. And it's the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 17. Williams passes to DeRozan. Hey, rejected by Capella. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires top of the key. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Caruso. The Bulls with another miss. Well, the Hawks shooting at a very efficient 67%. The kick out to Griffin. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Williams. Here's DeRozan. Out to Beverly. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Hey, from long range. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Caruso with it, picked up by Griffin. Got a piece of it. Back to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Well, the Bulls shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Caruso misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Hunter's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Hunter can't get it to go. Oh, boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Drummond.
Yeah, the length of Capella really showing on that play. He has excellent timing when it comes to contesting shots.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And so it's Atlanta out in front by 19 going into the break. It has... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for Atlanta, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Griffin in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Outside Bogdanovic. Bey from long range. The shot comes out, and it's Chicago the other way. Drummond passes to Vucevic. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Give lots of credit to Ball. He's refined his free throw shooting for sure.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks. And he's good on the second. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hunter on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Stolen by Drummond. Ball finds Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Outside Young. Capella screen on Ball. Young from long range. The kick to Hunter. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That free throw good from Levine.
Players with this type of athleticism and Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Now here's Young from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The ball's knocked loose. Levine passes to Ball. Outside Levine. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Young with it. He's picked up by Levine. Young against Ball. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
And Ball gets it to go.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Murray. Down low. Here's Capella. The shake. And it's Capella with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
DeRozan against Hunter. Outside for Levine. Ball outside. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Ball. Here's Drummond. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And Atlanta has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. And it's Collins off the drive. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with his incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Chicago with the ball. 17-point game. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
In terms of pure scores, Vucevic, one of the best in the game.
Puts up a 3. And Young the bucket on the assist by Murray. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Murray finds Young. Pass to Capella. The 3-ball. Levine with a steal. And here's Ball. Misses the shot. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is...
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wants to get it to Giddey, and does. Outside, Dort. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Taken away by Williams. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
Offensive rebound. Kick out to Levine. Another shot. It's tipped. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Holmgren. Dort. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
That one falls. Dort's got 5.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Levine kicks the ball. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Can't get it to fall. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And here are the Bulls now. The Thunder making the shot. And Drummond is right there.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's Vucevic, offensive rebound, and Vucevic throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Bulls trail by 4. Ball with it. Williams picks him up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin's very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Back to Williams. Pass to Giddey. 3-pointer. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Ball finds Levine. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Tries again. There's the drive, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bean passes the ball. Takes the three, and it's Levine that time on the assist by Ball.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Down low, here's Holmgren. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Drummond kicks the ball. Dishes it to Vucevic. Gilgeous-Alexander against Levine. Just 5 to shoot. DeRozan passes to Drummond. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine can't hit. Passes to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Thunder lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Holmgren. It's stolen by Vucevic. Ball dishes to Drummond. Here's Vucevic. He's got 7. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Outside, Ball. Over to the wing. And here's Levine. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin. He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defense.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The pass to Drummond. Out to DeRozan. Pass the ball. Back to DeRozan. Ball against Giddey. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Giddey. Off target from outside. Chicago trailing here. It's DeRozan with the drive. Here's Drummond. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bean passes to DeRozan. Kicks it to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity. It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Back to Vucevic. Outside, Levine to the left side wing. Williams with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
Now, here's Vucevic. 9 points in the game so far. Drummond dishes the ball. Back to Drummond. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
Free throw good, Levine.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Sharge checked in for Holmgren. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo Ball.
Crafty move by Shai. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
It's stolen by Dort. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And Williams throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Hard to keep Andre from doing this when he's motivated. One of the league's best at following up shots.
And he gets it to go. Sharge has got his first points of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Levine driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Here's Sharge. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Sharge has got his second basket of the night. Caruso off the inbound, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the 5. Intercepted. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 6. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Dort. And that one is stuffed right through.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive. Coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And it's Williams throwing it down. Caruso against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The desire to finish. Shai has that in his DNA.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
DeRozan for 3. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Inside. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Setting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Patrick Williams with all the talent in the world.
Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Drummond passes to Williams. Second chance effort. And Drummond kicks to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Saric, that's good.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Now here's LaVine. Williams, that's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Connects from 3-point range. Dort's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. Out to the wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 11. LaVine passes to Williams and finished off by Williams.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Thunder. They lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort out there with Saric, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Dort trying to free himself up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Alex Caruso. Ball, no good. The Thunder shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Levine, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Saric.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
The shot by Saric, no good. Bulls trail by 9. And Levine, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
Here's Robinson Earl, stolen by Levine. Final quarter of...
Electric at the rim. Every time Zach LaVine rises up, you expect fireworks.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Joe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
They grabbed their own miss. Stolen by Levine. Out to DeRozan. No one near him. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 7th assist in the game. Passes it to Robinson Earl. Right side, Dort. The pass to Joe. Back to Dort. To the inside. Out to Saric. 3-pointer. Back at 2. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Here's Robinson Earl. Ball with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Got that one up quick. Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Playing hard. Boots stepping up and getting it done.
Joe passes to Robinson Earl. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Drummond dishes to Vucevic. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Over in the corner, Dort. Joe passes to Dort. He kicks to Saric. Pass to Robinson Earl. Outside, Dort. The Thunder with another miss. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. The kick out to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Incredible play by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This kid is not afraid of the moment.
For 3, Levine laces one from 3.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
They are making it rain from the 3-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Andre Drummond's game has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson Earl. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered closely. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it!
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Now here's Young. Screen by Capella. From downtown, drains the triple.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Dort, the pass to Giddey. With the drive, it's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. The question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Young, the pass to Capella. The Thunder with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Williams finds Giddey. Here's Holmgren. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Young's got 6 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Tries the spin move. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Pocket 4 to halt the run. The shot no good, and Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Collins, pass to Capella. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Kept alive, goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Holmgren's got 6.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Here's Holmgren. And there's the slam. Dunked
finish it off.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Capella screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Young misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense.
There's Young with the three. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Dort. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Holmgren. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Collins. And Williams punches it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the basket is good.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And so it's Atlanta. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Giddey passes to Dort. And it's blocked by Collins. And that one's good. Giddey. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. All sorts of time. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Young's got 13.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
From deep, Giddey. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Young gets it to go.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Dort for 3. It's tipped. Here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Capella screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Young gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Williams. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Here's Young. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the Thunder have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Inside, here's Young. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Young from long range, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander, stolen by Collins. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's Young with the 3. Murray, no good. The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Capella on the double team. Williams and Collins with the big block. Now Young, 22 points for him. Good. Young's got 24.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Appreciate it, Allie. And
32, the Hawks, 40.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also Josh Giddey out there. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Now here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
Guys, when you look at Lou Dort now, it is hard to comprehend. This guy went undrafted back in 2019. What he's done in such a short space of time, pretty impressive.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Dort. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. Oh, wow.
Incredible.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Giddey against Murray. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort, the pass to Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Young inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Capella, pass to Collins. Capella, screen on Dort. Collins. And Collins with the jam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Giddey with it, and it's Young picking him up. And that one's good. Giddey.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Outside Young, pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Here's Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Turnaround Jay. And he got the whistle on the way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Collins. Give him 8 points now. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead. Dort, the pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Bogdanovich has checked in for DeJounte Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bogdanovich. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And if you foul a big like Collins, you better not let them get the shot off, or they'll have a chance to put up another point.
Free throw is good from Collins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And he makes it on the layup. Holmgren's got 19 points.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
There's Young with the 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Puts it up. Up again. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Screen by Capella. And there's the lob. Tipped. Outside Giddey. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Capella, the pass to Hunter. His first shot attempt. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Giddey finds Williams. Back to Giddey. Outside for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Thunder, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Hunter is the 3, with Collins at the 4. Young and Bogdanovic team up in the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the center position. Dort with a steal, stolen by Capella. Back to Collins. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Left side Bogdanovic. Inside, Capella. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Stolen by Collins. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovic against Giddey. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Bogdanovic passes to Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Giddey against Bogdanovic. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The Hawks making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Second shot opportunity. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
So it's Atlanta now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Dort, the pass to Williams. Tries again. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And down it goes. 2 points.
That's 6'6". You can see shot ready. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Good use of the catch and shoot.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Murray finds Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Pass to Holmgren from 18 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great pursuit from Gilgeous-Alexander. At 6'6", he should hit the offensive window.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And what a huge performance it was for Clint Capella.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
The three ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
And both free throws good for Collins. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Collins. And they get it back. Fires the three. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Giddey.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the rise and fire, continuing to evolve as a three-point threat.
Outside Young, and he's going for the lob, and it's Capella with the jam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Down low, Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Pass to Hunter. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. So, Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.